Hey students, this is Mr. Phillips and welcome to my classroom. It's Monday morning at 8 a.m. and I wanted to walk you through this week's work. So obviously I recorded this earlier, but I'm going to read through the lesson plan, read through the assignments, and hopefully you'll get some more context for exactly what I'm asking for. So let's jump into it. All right, let me zoom in a little bit so we can see it nice and clear. And here is your week 2 lesson plan. Your weekly objective is to complete and turn in the research project / presentation. I know we've done the essay, and some of us are still working on that probably, but the essay has all the information, and that's one way to present it in an essay form. However, if you check our standard that we're working off, the standard wants us to make strategic use of digital media. And then your examples are textual media, graphical, audio, visual, and interactive elements in presentations to enhance understanding of findings, reasoning, and evidence, and to add interest. Basically, you're taking that information that you've already explained, your topic, from the essay, and you're transforming it now for a presentation using digital media. So you can choose a couple things. You can choose a slide deck, which I'm guessing a lot of you are going to do. You can choose a video, or there's some other options for you. So we'll talk about that when we get into these other assignments. However, your other kind of objectives are to join a live stream as always, schedule an appointment if you need one. Lots of open appointment slots this week, so hopefully week 2 we utilize those more. And finally, we're going to also add in revise the essay if I have graded yours at that time. Obviously, if you're still working on it and I haven't graded it, you can't revise the essay, but I'll get to the essay when we get to there. So there are 4 assignments this week. The first one is your project proposal. It's due Wednesday, April 1st at 11:59 p.m. Your second assignment is your project outline. That is due Friday, April 3rd at 11:59 p.m. Your third assignment is your project, which is due Monday, April 6th. A little different here at 11:59 p.m. So that'd be the first day of spring break. Your project is due. And then fourth, research essay revision number 1 is due Friday, April 10th at 11:59. We'll talk about 3 and 4 in a little bit. But let's start with assignment number 1. Assignment number 1 says project proposal week 2. All right. All instructions will be highlighted green as always. Here we go. Instead of a slideshow presented in class, like physically class to your peers, we have to be flexible and change it up. For this project, you will cover all the information you put in your research essay. The task is to turn the essay into a project that strategically uses digital media in an interesting way to explain your topic. So here are your steps for this project proposal assignment. Step 1 says choose what type of project you are going to do. The project must be 5 minutes long, meaning it takes 5 minutes to watch, listen to, or present, etc. What I want you to do is highlight in a non-green color below the option you would like to choose. So if you want to do the slide deck, highlight it there. Then this little highlight color, let's say you just highlight it in red. So I know, okay, you're going to do the slide deck, or highlight it maybe in a lighter, brighter color like blue. All right. Whatever option is best for you, I want you to highlight. That's the first thing. That's step 1. So once you're trying to decide what to do, you kind of have 4 options here. First is the slide deck. If you're choosing the slide deck, you would create a slide deck just like you would have for class. But instead of presenting to the class, you could record your voice on the slides if you have the technology for that. That would be like the best way to do the slide deck. If you can't, you don't have the technology, then just focus on making those slides, but enough for 5 minutes, okay? You could choose a video, another option. If you're choosing that, make a 5-minute video that explains your topic in an interesting way. So be creative, right? Make a documentary, do a news conference, or whatever else you come up with, all right? Third option that I could think of was a song. If you're choosing a song, you should write and record a song based on your topic. If you have the ability to, this is one of my favorite things to do, obviously. So definitely think about it if you can. Then there's this fourth option for other. If you choose this, you're going to get to pick based on what your setup lets you do at home. So whatever you're able to do for a project, as long as you explain it down here in this paragraph down here, then I think it is worth about 5 minutes, then I will let you do it. That's why we're doing a proposal, because you're proposing what you want to do. So that's the first step, is just choose what you're going to do. Then step 2 is your brainstorm paragraph. In about a paragraph, explain in great detail your idea for this project. Use phrases like I will or I am going to in order to help me understand your plan. So this proposal and paragraph is due Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. That way Thursday I can read it. I'll give you guys feedback on your projects and give you guys some tips if you need them. All right. Basically, I'm going to read it and I'm going to say, okay, this sounds like a good project. Or maybe I say, ooh, this does not sound like a good idea, and I'll be able to help you, all right, before you spend all this time working on it. So for 3, it says submit your project proposal to Google Classroom by clicking Turn In when you have completed steps 1 and 2. Then move on to the project outline assignment. As soon as I get your project proposal, I'm just going to approve it. I'll grade it right away. So make sure that you'll be ready. I mean, if I'm not at my desk, obviously I won't grade it right away, but I'm planning to, during my office hours, you know, when I'm not working with students, I will grade your project proposals and get those back to you as soon as possible. So then let's move on to our project outline assignment. Your project outline assignment goes like this. Now that you have finished your project proposal, it's time to get a project outline going. So here are your steps. 1. Copy and paste your brainstorm paragraph from the project proposal assignment below, so we may both reference it. If you have anything to change, please include that information as well. So let's say you write your paragraph here, you copy it, you paste it right there. If I give you some feedback and I say change a couple of things, that's where you would change it, is on your project outline. Okay. Then once you do that, for number 2, I want you to outline your project. Basically, each project type could have a unique outline, and read below for yours. Remember, you should be outlining enough material so your finished project will be or would be 5 minutes long. So if you're choosing a slide deck, plan out each slide and what you would put on it. So literally just type it out. Slide number 1, title slide. Slide number 2, introduction, and maybe list a couple things that you said in your essay. Slide number 3, thesis statement. Slide number 4, subtopic number 1, and you'd write what that is and maybe some information about it. Okay, that type of outline. If you're doing a video, plan out your script. What are you going to say? What's going to be on screen? Is there background music? What are you going to be talking about, obviously, and some other things, all right? Anything for the script you should do for a video. And then for 3, if you're doing a song, write out the lyrics, write out the steps of how you will record it. I'm really interested in seeing how you might do that, but the lyrics and your steps are very key. And then if you're doing any other type, just write down some steps of what you're going to do to complete that project. Only do so if I approve your project. Only if I approve it. So if I approve your proposal, then you can work on your outline, all right? And the outline would go here, just in this space here, all right? Then it says, submit your project outline to Google Classroom by clicking Turn In when you have completed steps 1 and 2. Then move on to the project and research revision assignments. So let's move on. It says here, project completed. So when you have completed your project, you're going to turn it in and hopefully before Monday, April 6th at 11:59 p.m. Your essay revision is due Friday, April 10th at 11:59 p.m. This gives you some more time and flexibility, so you're not just rushing to get it all done by Friday the 3rd. So I want to give you guys more time to do it so you can balance all the work with your other assignments. So let's read through the instructions here. With your outline done, work on your project. So step 1 is submit your project to Google Classroom by attaching the file, whatever it is, video, song, slide deck, whatever it is, to the assignment called completed project. Now obviously between your outline and your submission is just you working on that project. Okay, feel free to make an appointment if you need some help working on that. And you'll be done with that. Okay, so that's your first step for this one. Second step has to do with the essay revision. It says, number 2, use Turnitin.com to see how you did on the first draft of your essay. If you are happy with your grade, you're done. If you want a better grade, revise your essay and turn in a second draft. Here's how you do that, because this is a little more technical. It says, go to turnitin.com and log in with your school email. Your class section should come right up, and you should see your research essay grade right there. It says, click on your research essay to see comments and or the graded rubric. C, use the rubric to focus on your revision. Check the prompt at this link to see how it is graded. So this will take you to the prompt. And basically, when you're comparing the prompt to your graded research essay, you're going to find some criteria that you either met or failed to meet, or you exceeded those, or you failed to even meet those, basically. So you're going to find the criteria that failed to meet or exceed the standard, and you're going to revise your paper accordingly. For example, because context always helps everybody. If you failed the criteria that said, quote, paragraphs have clear topic sentences that explain the point of the paragraph, end quote, then you would open up your essay on Google Docs and revise your topic sentences. Okay, hopefully that's clear. And let's say you had 3 that you didn't meet. Okay, you would be working to revise those 3 criteria. Once you have revised for E right here, return to turnitin.com and submit the revised essay under the assignment called Revision 1. So that'll be obvious. It'll be right below your research essay. You'll see a little assignment to turn in called Revision 1. Once submitted, you're done, and you can enjoy your spring break, and I'll grade those, and we'll be on our way. So that is your work for week 2. It kind of goes into spring break, but that just gives you some more time. If you're still having questions, fill out the forms, join me on the live stream, join me with an appointment, and hopefully we'll have a good second week. Stay safe. Be happy during this quarantine however you can, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.